You know what's really pissing me off? Going to a place to get food, okay? And you go to pay. Now, it's a place where you're not sitting down and eating. No one gets served anything, right? You go to the counter and you're like, I want this. And they go, okay, ma'am. And they hand it to you. And then they're like, okay, it's time to pay. And you go in to insert your credit card. And instead of it saying like, that'll be $12. Yeah, the tip screen shows up with 4 options of percentage of tip and then a small button that says like no tip. Why would I ever tip when there's no extra service being provided? The tip is for additional service. Like I'm fine with tipping culture when it's like additional like that, but counter service tipping, I can't. Tips are meant to be tax free, right? You're supposed to like leave cash on the table if you can, so it's, you know, it just goes straight to the person. Like that's the idea there, and that's the benefit. That's why tipping can be good, right? Because then like they just pocket it directly. It doesn't go through anything. That's the whole point of tipping culture kind of existing in the modern day. It's because of that, right? Now, that's not how it's been working, because a lot of the time people pay with card and then you like add tip onto the card, and now that is recorded and it is like legal income. You know what I mean? It's just like a whole thing. And I'm like, I always bring cash. Are you kidding me? I always bring cash for that. You know, it was like mandatory and always there now, right? Because they pay servers like shit. I think this depends on state. I think this is state. You never carry cash. Actually, I prefer to pay for everything with cash if I can. I know you can get like cash back with certain credit cards, whatever, but like I am a fan of using cash for everything where I can. But yeah, no, the thing is, for me, I believe this varies state to state, but there are a lot of restaurants that pay below minimum wage, which you're not allowed to do in anything except restaurants. This depends on where they are, because they can claim, well, the people get tips and that is what makes up for it. And then there's some sort of legal precedent, right, where this can be done. And they give you like no money per hour, like nothing for working. And then tips are on top of that. Tipped workers get lower minimum wage, right? So I'm looking at this and I'm like, this sucks. This sucks so bad. Tipping shouldn't exist as anything but an extra thing. If I don't tip, that person should get paid fairly for the time they put in. Like that's just what I want for them, you know? That's what I want for them.